Hi, my name's Carrie Beswick, and this is my Educational Technology Internship presentation. A little bit about me. I'm a sixth grade digital literacy teacher at Briggs Cheney Middle School, which is located in Silver Spring, Maryland, and is a part of Montgomery County Public Schools. I received my bachelor's degree in English and Secondary Education from Towson University in 2014. And I'm currently working towards my master's degree in educational technology from Loyola University. I would like to start with my internship goals. I had 4 major goals for this internship. First, I wanted to provide my coworkers, meaning classroom teachers, co-teachers, and paraeducators, with useful technological tools that will help them improve their teaching and make technology in the classroom a more meaningful tool to use during lessons. I also wanted to have every staff member move up at least 1 level on the SAMR scale. That meaning if a staff member never used technology last year, I would like them to at least begin using it as substitution. And for the staff members that have been using it as substitution, I would like them to at least move up to the augmentation level on the scale. I would also like to provide my staff with technology leaders who they feel more comfortable with and people they feel comfortable coming to when they need help. According to Eli's 8 conditions, you need these technology leaders in order to make a change in your school. So that's why I would like that to be a goal for my internship. And I would also like to teach my coworkers how to make technology collaborative because my school has a strong focus on student-to-student collaboration. So first, I would like to begin with how my internship went and the timeline of the internship, which began in June 2016 and ended April 2017. In June, I met with the tech team for the first time. My school did have a set tech team the year before, but I was not a part of it, so now I became a part of it and was able to meet with them and talk with them about goals for the upcoming year. I also met with my principal to talk to her about what my goals were, and I sent out a Google form to the staff members, which I will show you later. During pre-service week of 2016, I met with the tech team again, and the main goal for that meeting was to go over the Chromebook cart rotation. Briggs Cheney Middle School is given many Chromebook carts the past 2 years, but not enough for every teacher to have one in their classroom. So our goal was to make a fair rotation so that teachers can receive a Chromebook cart multiple times a week. During pre-service week, the tech team and I also created a Google Classroom where not only we could access, but every teacher in our school could access any information about technology that was placed on there. In September 2016, I completed a professional development on ClassFlow, and that was with a small group of people. In October 2016, I met with the MCPS tech leaders and learned some assistive training to teach to colleagues. I also completed a small group professional development on Google Docs and Google Classroom. In November 2016, there was no formal meeting for professional development, and I informally taught some health teachers how to set up and use a Google Classroom for their health students. Continuing on with the timeline, again in December 2016, there was no formal meeting for professional development, and I informally met with some 6th grade teachers, specifically a math teacher, and taught him how to use Kahoot so that he could use it with his students. In January 2017, Briggs Cheney Middle School received a grant from Newsela. So I taught a professional development to literacy teachers on how to use Newsela, and specifically how to use the premium version of it. I also created a Newsela Best Practices Google Classroom with one other teacher so that we and other teachers in the literacy department could post any information or any resources that we used when using Newsela. In February 2017, I planned to complete professional development on Piktochart, but unfortunately because of time, it did not happen. In March 2017, I completed a land school professional development for the 6th grade team. And if you are not sure, land school is a program where teachers can see what students are doing on their Chromebooks. And then finally, at the end of my internship, I plan on sending out a final survey at the very end of the school year. My principal made it clear that she did not want me to send it out sooner than that because we would not have accurate answers at that time. And also throughout the year, I had planned on informally observing others, but unfortunately, I only was able to do a few observations. So now I want to get into a few of my key concepts that I reached and used during my internship. Key concept 1, student-centered learning, specifically 1.3, was that candidates will be able to select, evaluate, and facilitate the use of adaptive and assistive technologies to support student learning. My school has multiple options available through technology for students who need accommodations. One of the main tools is the Read and Write toolbar. It is accessible for all students with IEPs at Briggs Cheney Middle School. This tool allows students to have a text read to them, and they can annotate the text, identify the meaning of words, and more. My artifact is an email sent to me from Jennifer Lamb, a technology specialist in Montgomery County Public Schools. She sent me an email about updates to the assistive technology tools so that I may share them with my colleagues. And here is a quick look at that email. During my internship, I was trained on how to set up multiple types of assistive technology training on the Chromebook for students with IEPs. I then went to my team and shared with them what I learned from my training. The slideshow was created by Jennifer Lamb, but I was given permission to then use it to provide professional development to my staff members on assistive technology on the Chromebooks. And here's the slideshow that Jennifer Lamb shared with me that I made a few edits to and then shared with my coworkers. And so the main extensions and apps we looked at were Read and Write for Google, Kami, and Speakit. And the slideshow kind of goes through what each of those, the benefits of each of those and how to access and use those. For key concept 4, specifically 4.2, which is candidates will be able to use technology tools to collaborate with colleagues. The literacy department at Briggs Cheney Middle School collaborates and plans through a Google Classroom. Prior to PLC meetings, agendas are often posted, data analyses occurs through the use of the classroom, and lesson plans are shared through this classroom. Every teacher that teaches a reading or English class at Briggs Cheney has access to the classroom and posts lessons and comments on it on a daily basis. And here's a screenshot of the Literacy Department Google Classroom. For Key Concept 7, Digital Citizenship, specifically 7.1, candidates will be able to model and build a positive school culture that supports the safe, healthy, and ethical use of technology. This is a web page that's provided by Montgomery County on digital citizenship. I reviewed this and shared it with all the teachers in my school. This website also shows multiple trainings that are provided through the county to better teachers on their digital citizenship and equity within the classroom. For Key Concept 8, Models and Theories of Change, 8.1 says candidates will be able to apply models of change to understand the current situation of technology innovation in a school. This is a Google form that surveyed the staff at the end of last year on their technology use. So it asks questions like what department they are in, how often they use Google Apps for education, how comfortable they are with Google Docs and slides, Forms, Google Classroom, ClassFlow, Flubaroo, and then we ask them to please select all the tools and websites that they've used in their classroom and share any others, and then to share any that they want to learn more about. And then finally, we ask them to select the way in which they use technology the most. And you can see here that unfortunately, while we have over 100 teachers at my school, we did only receive 22 responses. Also with Key Concept 8, 8.2 says candidates will be able to plan for the future of technology in a school using models of change. And the artifact for that, I include my internship proposal. In my internship proposal, I discuss how my staff is often on the substitution level of SAMR, and that my goal is to move them up to at least the augmentation level of SAMR in regards to technology. I also discuss Eli's 8 conditions in my internship proposal when I discuss how my staff has been hesitant about using technology because of the lack of resources and leadership. I tried to make changes to those two things when thinking about how I wanted to plan out my internship with my technology committee. For Key Concept 13, Professional Collaboration and Growth, 13.1 says candidates will be able to actively engage in professional learning networks to collaborate and share ideas and resources with colleagues. I have multiple artifacts here, but I'll just share a few with you. One of the artifacts, again, is the BCMS Literacy Department Google Classroom screenshot. But I've also shared my Symbaloo with my BCMS team. My Symbaloo shows many technology options that can be used within a classroom. Also, I've linked my Twitter account with my coworkers so that they can follow along with my professional learning networks and people that I follow. For 13.2, candidates will be able to determine and implement the best approaches to improving their technology integration efforts through a continual process of self-evaluation and reflection. In here, I post my internship proposal, but I also include a Digital Innovator Conference email. So in regards to my own growth, I've attached a picture of an email I received from my past staff development teacher, which asked me to apply to a 3-day Digital Innovator Conference in San Antonio, Texas. I plan on applying to this conference so that I can grow in my development of using technology meaningfully in the classroom.